In this video, I will explain about BiFunction and binary operator. In last video, I explained about function and its special cases and moreover the unary operator. So let me write BiFunction, binary operator. So the name itself indicates, if you can observe, bi means two. These functions are accepting two type of arguments. That's why they named it bifunction and binary operator. So before explaining this binary operator and the bifunction, let me show you the documentation. So bifunction. So BiFunction is also from Java8 function package. So this function abstract method apply accepting two type of object parameters. It may be anything you can pass. So first two will be input type, I mean input to that function, and last one will be the result of that function. What is you are expecting from that function. So you need to specify that type in third parameter. Let me show you for binary operator. So here if you can observe, it is accepting two type of operands of same type. If you are trying to pass list, it must be two lists. So it won't possible. List and set and list and map and set. Different types are not, not possible to call binary operator apply method. It must be same types. And also return type of also same, producing a result of same type of the operands, if you can observe here. So if you are passing two lists, then result also must be a list of integers. If you are passing set of integers, then result type also must be set of integers. This is the difference between bifunction and binary operator. Let me write an example and you will get some idea. So for bifunction, I will write example like I am trying to pass two lists and I am trying to expect some of result of that elements in that two lists. For binary operator, I will pass two lists and I am trying to match those two lists and I am trying to return final list. So let me write examples for that. Bifunction. So I said list of integer I am trying to type. Java.detail and it will be integer type. Second parameter also must be integer. So third, what I am expecting sum of these two lists. So it must be an integer. Integer, and I am taking reference variable by function and trying to write lambda expression. So by function apply method accepting two type of parameters. Here I am trying to pass list to first two must be list. Then I am trying to declare a variables like list1, list2. So what is my business logic? I am trying to find the sum of first list and trying to find sum of the elements in second list. So for that list1 dot I am trying to call string dot reduce. Reduce is accepting two type of argument. First will be accumulator, second is in lambda expression. So current value, previous value. Once I am doing sum, I am storing in accumulator. C comma P, I mean C plus P, trying to store in a new variable, I mean list1 result, do it for second list. So list2 result, here I need to update list2 result, now I got. So first list sum I got, second list sum I got. So now I am trying to return sum of these two. plus list 2 result. So now my function logic look like good. Let me try to call apply method inside by function. So this apply method is expecting two list of parameters. So try to create those two list of. I'm trying to call 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Trying to store into a variable list 1. Create second list also list 2 and do it some changes. 25 if y, then I will pass list 1 and list 2. Again I am trying to store into a new variable, I mean by function result, trying to print it. So by function result. Now let me run. So I am getting the output of sum of elements in first list and second list. So this is the explanation and example about BiFunction. So you create a function. That function is accepting two parameters. In this example, I am taking list parameters. In your case, it may be a set or map or employee objects or customer object, whatever it may be. So it is accepting two arguments and do some logic inside that function. And what is the result you are trying to return it? That return result type you need to declare here. This is the special case about BiFunction. Let me write an example for binary operator. Binary operator of. So I said for binary operator, I am trying to write logic like I will pass two lists and I am expecting merged elements in from the two lists. So I am trying to declare list of integer binary operator. I am trying to create reference. So binary operator also accepting two type of input parameters, but it must be same list 1 and list 2. Let me create from list 1 list 2. Then my logic will be I am trying to create a merged list. Why? Because list 1 elements I am storing into final list, I mean merged list. List 2 elements I am storing in merged list. Then finally I am returning that merged list. New array list, I will try to assign it. So it must be list of integer type, I mean array of integer type. Array list, now I got the reference. Now I am trying to build the logic. List 1 dot iterator dot for each remaining method I am calling. For each element inside that list 1, I am trying to store into a R list dot add. So now I am trying to add that element. And one more time I am doing same logic for list 2. List 2. Now first list element and second list element I am trying to store in third list. So finally I am returning the third list. So now binary operator function also looks good. Let me trying to call apply method inside that binary operator dot apply. Here also same list I am reusing. So trying to assign to a new variable. It may be merged list. Let me try to print it. So this list 1 and list 2 I am taking from here. Let me try to print. So this is the final list 1 and list 2, and I am trying to merge it. I am trying to return it. This is the result about binary operator. We can observe here I am passing two list parameters of integers. I am trying to return again list of integer. In this case, binary operator is recommended. Function is accepting two arguments. Those two arguments must be same type. We can pass list of integer, another one also list of integer. Then result also list of integer. In that case, go for binary operator. So here if we can observe, I am passing two parameters, I mean two arguments of list of integer, and I am trying to expect different result other than list of integer. That is integer type only. And moreover that here I can change the logic. I mean it may be a list or here it may be set. Any type you can pass. But in case of binary operator, first type is list, second type also must be list. So in this case, let me show you the do some logic, and instead of list, I am trying to pass set. Import it as import that set. So here also I need to change. Why? Because second parameter it is expecting set, but I am trying to pass list. Here I need to change. Before that, I need to create one set. Set dot out. I'm trying to pass my. So let me try to remove parentheses here. Let me try to add here and try to assign to a variable. So we can call this one is a set. No, here I am trying to pass set. Oh, it will be okay. Let me run one more time. So now also I am getting the output. We can observe function, when to use function. I mean by function, if you create a function, that function is accepting two type of parameters. It may be anything. It may be list, or it may be integer, or it may be employee object, whatever it may be. And return type also anything. It may be integer, string, whatever it may be. You can return it. In that case, by function. And binary operator, if you pass string type, then it is accepting two parameters of string type. It will produce result also string type. In this case, binary operator is recommended. So this is the explanation about bifunction and binary operator. Let me do some conclusion about this function predefined functional interface. So first I explained function and unary operator. So when to use unary operator, when to use binary operator. So unary operator is used when you are trying to pass a function of one argument. If the function is accepting one argument, then you are trying to return result of same input type. Then go for unary operator. When it comes to binary operator, your function is accepting two arguments, then result also it may be same type of that input arguments. Then go for binary operator. Function means input type is different and output type is different, but your function is accepting one argument. Go for function. Bifunction means input type is different and output type is different, and parameter is expecting two arguments. I mean our function is accepting two parameters. In that case, go for bifunction. So in coming video, I will explain about predicate. Thank you.